Right. G'day, Matt. How you going? Can never find something when I need it. Really need to clean my room out. Ugh. Hey, Max. How you going? Trying to mount your post fights. Exciting. What is going on with the camera? Down. Right. So, got to work on the inlay for this area here. I have some Nordic gold and some sterling silver. And I rolled out the sterling silver this morning. So all I'm going to do is take a tracing with the internals of the cave. With a hammer. He is hoping, Max. He is hoping. I wonder, maybe the better way to be would be to do this. Yeah. Yeah, no, if I needed thin sheet. Hey, Lottie. Yeah, it would work harden. It work hardens in the roller. Hey Wayne, long time no see. It work hardens in the roller. So you just have to anneal it occasionally. This stuff didn't need a lot. This stuff didn't need annealing because I only needed like 2 or 3 rolling passes to get this down to the thickness I needed. Same with the Nordic Gold. But if I needed to take it any further than this, then yeah, I would anneal it. But thankfully, annealing non-ferrous metals is quite easily. Easily done. Hey, Paul. Hey, yeah. So all I'm designing is the pieces that I need to cut out of the silver and the gold. And I only need a rough idea of the general size because I can always refine it with a file. What did that do, I think? I don't think much. Fair enough, Wayne. Hopefully you're staying warm. Grab some super glue. Glue. I think I'm actually just going to cut through the paper on this one with the jeweler's saw. It's not really worth the pain. Normalizing listener emails, yeah. Alex is an inventive one. Just got to clip the burr on this because it's not sealing properly. Stick down. Oh, apparently not. Tempted to just freehand it. Do I have my scriber? Yes, I do. Let me cut out the gold first. Okay. Fair enough. Right? Okay, got a blade in there already. That's good. This is going to be finicky. Oh, there it goes. How am I going to cut this? Because I can't hold it. So far, so good, Wayne. So far, so good. I feel like I'm horribly behind, especially because today, which just feels like a wasted day. I've been battling some pretty terrible nightmares lately, which has been fun. Hey, Richard Solomon, how you going? 10:30 p.m. 5:35 here. Oh, don't tell me. Bounce again. Found it. Now I'm going to freehand onto the silver. Okay. Too easy, man. Thank you very much, Wayne. That came out all right. All right. Hey, James, Albany. Nice. I was down your way late last year, actually. Not quite that far. Sorry, this is taking the majority of my focus because A, this stuff is incredibly expensive, and B, it's very thin. And C, this is the smallest thing I've ever cut out. Dropped it on the floor. So let me just play with the focus for a second, because that's what I was cutting out. Like, it's tiny. I cut it over length so that I can put it in my vise, my hand vise. Oh, excellent, James. Look forward to meeting you. No, Richard. I'm in West Australia as well. It's 5:30 here. Okay. So yeah, now I've gripped it in my hand vise, so now I can use my needle files. My third needle files. I cut out a little dagger or sword or whatever you want to call it. Alex, good evening, by the way. Oh, it's rusty. Well, they don't come much smaller than this, that's for sure. Full set. Well, I think I got cat beat on this one. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to cut the underlay for this, and my brain is starting to realize that I may have made a judgment error. Because I don't know if I have a graver small enough. Like that's ridiculously small. It makes this the needle file look ridiculously large. Like seriously, the file is ridiculously large in comparison to the piece that I'm filing. It's making control quite difficult. I wish I had a macro lens to record this. It is quite entertaining. This is when I'm super thankful for files. Because they have very even teeth and incredibly fine tips. Sorry, I know this is really thrilling viewing, but we will get to the inlay engraving side of things very soon. Mate, if Ferd would sponsor us, I would lose my mind. I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Oh yeah, like third files are expensive, sure, but damn, are they worth it? Like this set is 120 Australian dollars, just this set of needle files. But damn, when you can get that kind of accuracy, yeah, entirely. I just missed something. So. No guessing for what song I'm listening to right now. Yeah, violence, violence, indeed. Right. So let me just adjust the focus. That's the dagger. It looks like shit, but it's going in the inlay, so I'm not too worried about it. Now I just need to cut it off the. I mean, I also have a collection of really crappy needle files that I use for everything else, but when you need it, you need it. They'll also be able to kill vampires because this is solid silver. You can't even see it in the camera. Yeah, like that's what we're dealing with. That is the dagger, and that is the pile of gold. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. Somehow I managed to adjust the focus again. There we go. Okay. To all the leftover silver. The return all of the ball voice. I'm going, Caroline. Don't want to get demonetized here. Mm. So that's what we're looking at right now. Sorry, trying to get the lighting better for you guys. Maybe if I put it behind the camera. There you go. You can kind of see it. That's what we're looking for. So now I just need to affix them in place. With some super glue. I do need to file this up a little bit. I should probably do that. Save the little bit of silver. I don't have a jeweler's desk, so whatever silver dust I lose, unfortunately. It'll get mixed with all the steel dust and the sawdust, various other detritus on the floor. Absolutely, Richard. So now I'm just filing a bevel, very slight, like 5-degree bevel, whilst smoothing up the edge, making it round. And the reason we want a bevel is because it'll help the parent material grasp the inlaid material when we punch down the lip. Hey, Zifix. Hang on. Glad you're enjoying the show, buddy. We are in the camera. Just focus. Good. I always clean my files out when I'm filing steel or iron, but I don't worry as much when I'm filing non-ferrous metals because they won't rust. Unless I don't want to mix alloys for whatever reason. I don't want to slip and cut the hammer, but the risk is relatively low. Okay, here we go. A little easier that way. Oh, did I file it the wrong way? I did too. You dumb bum. Right. Well, the gold pile is going to be slightly smaller. Because I've got to file it back the other way. Always check your orientation. The joys. Good thing this isn't real gold, or I'd be in trouble. Yeah, I'm the same. Rich, I use my files for all kinds of things that I probably shouldn't. They're not my expensive ones. I try and be gentle with those because I'm a self-employed bladesmith. And I ain't exactly made of money. Fixed it. There we go. I'm gonna have to space it from the wall slightly so that I can get a lip raised. All right, James. Have a go, mate. Barbecue responsibly. Put those over there. All right, Stefan. Have a good one, mate. Take it easy. Hunting down my isopropyl alcohol. Which is apparently just vanished into the shadow realm. Damn you, Kaiba. Oh yeah, for engraving tools and stuff. Right. Okay. Just gonna let the superglue set up for a little bit, because if I start scribing on this and it's not fully set, it is gonna pop off. And I need to get a relatively accurate scribe line in order to get the inlay cut. It does not, Richard. It's not been put up for sale yet. And I am hesitant to put it up for sale until it's heat treated. If you wish to put yourself on the dibs list, I would say tell me, but I don't have a dibs list right now. So I've been kind of working that out. I'm not 100% on what the price will be, if I'm completely honest, especially not in NZ dollars. Rough ballpark, probably about somewhere between 850 and 950 AUD. given that this hammer represents well over 40 hours of work with the dragon and everything. I think that's not unreasonable. Hey, boy. Okay. Now I just need to tap of them off. I used to have like a toothpick that I'd do this with. That's right. That's what these are for. I highly suggest keeping a pack of barbecue skewers in your workshop. They make great like mixing sticks and like epoxy dippers and stuff like that. And they cost bugger all. And you can just break them. I have no idea what that means, Richard, but thank you. It's really stubborn. Okay, fine. You want to play hardball? We can play hardball. I guess that's right. And I get so many people angry and confused when I say too easy. People message me like, "Hey, you know, like I'm gonna be doing this, or like, you know, I love your work or whatever," and I go, "Yeah, too easy, mate," and they're like, "Huh? What? What's too easy?" I'm like, no, it's a saying, it's a phrase, it's a thing. Oh, don't scrape too hard, Sam. There's scribe lines there, you dumbass. Sweet. Okay, now the fun begins. Now we have to make the cuts. First line cut. Oh, I overcut. Damn it. It's fine. It's fine. That's what you get for not paying attention. Yeah. Sorry. Crappy view of my knuckles, but you know. I just overcut my scribe line a little bit. We'll be okay. I'll be able to fix that. Stressful. I know you guys can't see much. So what we've just done, try and get it in shadow or something. Here we go. You can see that line there and this line along here. That's what we've just cut. And that's raising a lip. And that lip is going to sit on the outside of the piece and hold the inlay piece in place once I do that. Considering drilling the pommel area, surrounded by don't mean I hurt yeah, sort of, kind of, not really, because I'm cutting directly into the material to raise a lip to then hold the inlay. So it's not entirely the same as tattooing, but similar kind of concept, I suppose. God, the springs on this thing are dead. Come on. Oh. Well, that would explain why. The bloody thing's lost a bolt. Oh, oh. I'll have to fix that in a second. Need a center bar. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I will fix it in a sec. Hey, buddy. Yeah, about 40 hours. Thereabouts. This ball base? No, it's not on our playlist. It is a ball vise from eBay. Bought it for $180 off eBay. Just fixing the lighting fixture. I don't quite stretch that far. That'll work. Not perfect, but it works. So we're starting the undercut. Oh yeah, like 1,000,000% worth it. Got a sterling silver pendant with gold wire inlay. You might find it difficult to do Nunomezorgan using sterling as your base. Nunomezorgan is almost entirely practiced on iron or steel-based pieces because you need the hardness of the teeth to hold the material in place. So you might find that you run into significant difficulty trying to do that using sterling as your base. For inlay into silver, I would suggest something like proper Hornsorgan rather than Numonet. Appreciate the sentiment, but please don't call me baby. The real trick now is to not harm the lip that I've created. It can be very difficult in tight quarters. That's what she said. So we've cross-hatched the base of the material in here. I know it's not very visible, but I can move you closer, I suppose. So we've cross-hatched the base, and we've started to cut the underlay holes. And now I just need to cut away the remaining internal material. Which means sharpening time. That is correct, Thomas. No, this is not an English cutlass hammer. This is a Japanese style dog's head hammer. You're one of the first people I've seen actually type it correctly. Most people call it a cutter's hammer, which is not quite correct. Cutter's hammer. But a cutter of what is the question? Those of you who are read up on your history or have watched my lives might know the original etymology of the English cutler's hammer, where they originated from. I've spoken about it at length in a number of my live streams. What have I done with my 1500 grit? Diamond plate. No takers on my challenge. Does anyone remember? I mean, I don't blame you if you don't. Only I am that interested in weird hammer etymology. That being said, the people who can't tell the difference between etymology and entomology bug me in ways I can't put into words. Only the real nerds among you will laugh. That is very troubling. Yeah, I know, Thomas. So, for those of you who don't know, I mean, for those of you who might be interested in the etymology of the English cutler's hammer, where it originated, the original cutler's hammers were file cutter's hammers. I love my wordplay. Puns and wordplay are like 90% of my daily speech. So, yeah, the original English cutler's hammer and how it became to be was that they were originally file cutter's hammers used for hitting the file cutting chisels that cut the teeth in metal files. And file cutter's hammers were very, very curved, dog's headed hammers with small noses that were designed to hit the chisels, which would normally be at face height or above. And so therefore we're very curved back towards the user. Hey, Paul, that's it. Although apparently I can't find my sharpening stone, so I might have to make do with using sandpaper on my surface plate until I can find it. Because apparently I put it somewhere. And my face isn't red, so I know it's not up my butt. I'll just make do. When the cutlery industry became bigger in UK, they really liked using anvils that were at face height or a little bit higher, and so therefore was very so therefore they needed hammers that were quite curved towards the face in order to better be used on their surfaces. Because, you know, if you've got a hammer that's at perfect right angles to your handle, then it will only land flat when the hand is horizontal to the anvil surface, which is not how. Absolutely. Glad we agree. So yeah, in a standard hammer like this one, the hand has to be level with the work in order to hit level, right? But if your hand is down here and the anvil surface is still here, you want a head that's canted downwards so that when you're hitting, you don't have to. And I'm going to push myself back into this. So in a normal anvil, my full range of motion comes down so that the hammer lies flat, right? But when I come down to full range of motion like this, and the anvil surface is here, I need that hammerhead to be canted. And so what they did was they took file cutters hammers, so that really distinct nose shape hammer, and they had the canted head with a straight handle rather than the curved handles that came with file cutters, because file cutters were cutting back towards themselves, right? They were trying to hit at this angle towards themselves, so they needed a really canted hammer. And yeah, they used those instead because that meant that they could keep the same motion, which I've done a video on proper hammer technique. They could keep the same motion and actually get better impact on their work. So that's where the English cutler's hammer came from. And the reason they're called a cutler's hammer, obviously, is because they were used by cutlers, knife makers, bladesmiths. But you'll also find nail makers quite famously use them as well. I'm just going to use this shishai body to hair away the corner material. Oop. I always clip it. That's pretty much it, Richard. Pretty much. I mean, what blacksmith isn't a little cockeyed? Cockeyed there. Use this little round bottom groover. Pare away the material. Hey, Adrian. Thank you very much. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate the message. Whew. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hmm. chisel is way too big for this cabin. Yes, it does. So it sits on a donut. I made this leather round for it, but it sits on a donut, so it can rotate freely until the jaws meet the donut, and then it rotates like that in the center. And obviously, you can rotate it like you can rotate the whole bowl, but it makes it easy to just rotate that. So yeah, if it's in all planes, it makes it all easier to position for various cutting tasks. I love my ball vise. Wouldn't let it go for anything. Not that I need to, because it's like $180 on eBay. So it has two settings. And when I say settings, like it's got multiple settings. But anyway, in the ball itself, there is a set screw, so you can lock that down so that this part doesn't rotate. If you want it to not slip, then putting it on a leather washer helps without degrading the rubber, because the rubber will degrade if you just have it on the rubber. It sticks a lot easier, like it doesn't rotate as much, but you will gall the crap out of your rubber. So having the leather helps. And then on the other side, you have these nylon discs. And these nylon discs are basically slip-free, and so they rotate really easily, which is really good if you're doing push graving or like pneumatic graving, where you need a lot of free movement. But it's not good for engraving, because the moment I start tapping this with a hammer, the whole thing wants to start rolling. And that's why I have the tape on there to stop it from galling the table. And then I put the leather on there and stick it. And as long as I'm not wailing the crap out of something on it, sideways. Yeah, for engraving work and like filing work and stuff, it's unbeatable. But yeah, it's definitely a very specific tool for a specific job. You wouldn't use it the same way you'd use an engineer's vise or something. Um, so there are a couple of reasons, Max. One of the key reasons is I am a very I mean, like the Fordham's not too bad. I have a rotary tool, so this is my Fordham rotary tool. It's pedal powered, so I can control the speed. I can go really slow, or I can go really fast. It's not super loud. Like I can still talk normally over it, and I could do a lot of this work with it. But I don't like mechanical stuff. I am a very traditional person. I do like tradition. Um, it has its place, and I use it for a few things in the work itself. But part of it's tradition, part of it's feel. I can feel the material a lot better through a chisel than I can through a Dremel or a Fordham. The material speaks to me through the tool. I can tell when there's hard bits. I can tell when there's soft bits. It's almost impossible to do this level of detail engraving and inlay with just a Fordham. You could possibly get away with it, but most cases you're not going to. So it's also just a matter of practicality. But for the most part, it's just my tenacious need to be somewhat traditional. So the form of engraving that I'm practicing right now is known as horimono, which is a Japanese form of engraving, in which the chisel is driven towards the user. And a lot of the chisels that I use, these teboi, these tepits, are Japanese style chisels. And I fell in love with the art when I stumbled across a channel owned by a man called Ford Hallam, who's one of the world's foremost masters in horimono. Suba Makishi, sorry. He's a Suba Makishi. He makes Suba for katana, and he does a spectacular job of it. And he has a very almost spiritual connection with horimono and Honzuogan. And listening to him talk about it and watching him do his work in his videos just sent friction through me. And so I had to try it. And so I picked up a hammer and I picked up a chisel, and now it's the way I want to do things. So much of our life is spent chasing the easy. I'm not interested in easy necessarily. I'm chasing a feeling. And that feeling is not something that can just be. It's as close to spiritual as I get. The experience of engraving steel and making art is as close to spirituality as I tend to voyage. Plus, it's just cool. So, for instance, in these arms, I'm going to pull my fur out. Normally I would pull out another chisel, but I just don't have another chisel at the moment. So in the interest of not spending the next 30 minutes making another chisel, so it has its place. And I can use it to clean up the border underneath this area. If I need to abrade something in an area, this is really useful if I hit a piece of hardened steel, because obviously the chisels can't cut it. But tungsten carbide laughs at the face of mild steel, or hardened steel, I should say. But I have to be very careful, because if I lose control of the tool, it does a lot of damage real fast. So I just have to be gentle. So there you go. That's the final underlay cut. Now the time to put the inlay in. The scary part. Oh, knocking everything around. Oh, don't drop it. Okay, so not unusual. We have undersized the. Hey, Mark. There you go. So now all we need to do is size it up. So I'm just going to use this chisel to push the line up. I know, Mark, but this isn't the only project I've got to finish in those 14 days. So I have to have some amount of alacrity. I still have 11 hexhawks to finish, and 4 other hammers beyond this one. So yes, I can afford a little bit of grace, but not a lot of it. Close. Very, very close. Not that one. 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 Maybe that one. Yeah. I wish I only had that much. Let's use this one. As it currently stands, Samtown's Bladesmith will have no knives on his table. If I don't pull my thumb out. Oh, so close. She's in. Perfect fit. There you go. First piece is officially in. Now we need to see if the dagger fits. This is so very fiddly. Okay. I think I need to know what needs to be done. Just this little bit there. Try again. Oh, God, don't drop it. Whew, that was close. I would never find that on the floor. I don't even know how I'm going to push that out. Let's try not a chance in Hades. Oh, wow, I shattered the end of my graver. Great. Oh, I'll just have to shape it later. Deep breaths. Who said engraving's not stressful as hell? That's your home. Don't you want to go in your home? I can definitely feel like Happy Gilmore at this point. Baby, don't care for clothes. Baby, don't care for clothes. Baby just cares for me. Baby, don't care for one's races. Oh, God. Rename the stream Sam Struggles with Inlaying a Dagger for an Hour. Okay, come on. I must have dropped the graver. I'm missing one. This is when I need Wayne. This incredible memory. I need to make like 50 more gravers. Deep breaths. Okay. Let's just. Oh, hallelujah. It's in. Oh. Okay. Now I just gotta punch it all in. All right, Max, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hey, Drill Dust. So I've mashed the dagger flat with the soft surface because I'm going to pare down the gold as well. So just want to get a little bit of depth going. God. Tell you what, no small amount of effort. Just going to quickly make a punch. Need a tool? Make a tool. Getting there. All right, Kevin. Cheers, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that's hot. all I needed it for. Simple creature I am. I need a parent chisel. Hey, Huffman, how you going? Yeah, I mean, etching's a way to do it to get some detail. Nothing quite matches up to deep relief engraving. So you can see the dagger and the gold in there. So now just slowly reveal. Slowly reveal the inner machinations. Oop, there it goes. Knew that was going to happen. Always does. I'm not interested in getting a perfect finish. All I'm doing is getting rid of the majority of the really bad marks. Because this is all going to get stippled anyway. Okay. Now the fiddly bit. That looks terrible. Let's stipple this bitch and be done with it. See if I can get you an angle where you can actually see what I'm doing. I doubt it, but we'll try. Maybe if I get it lower. Yeah, now you just get an angle of my finger. It'll have to do, I suppose. Let me just move the microphone. I'll fix this focus again. We're learning slowly. Oh, stippling is one of those things that takes the longest. You gotta be super accurate, or you can mess it all up real quick. Hey, Chili. Not bad. We're almost done. I'm just stippling the final bits. Let me just try and get a better angle of light for you. There you go. So we got the gold. Got the gold inlaid, the dagger or the sword, whatever you want to call it, in silver inlaid, and now we're stippling the background to make it darker. And all I've got is this little bit left, and then I might make. I'm kind of tossing up whether I like scumble this surface or if I use like a round punch to make it look like coin. Thank you very much. That's it. It's all done. And I'm going to quickly push grave some detail into the dagger. Yeah, Preston's doing good. Preston's good. Okay, so do I scumble it or do I punch it? I think I'm going to scumble. I might stipple this out. It just looks unfinished otherwise. Alright. I think I'm going to scumble it. Makes the most sense. There you go. The cave. Fini. The dagger looks really munted. And that's entirely my fault. I'm going to try and get a good angle of it. It'll look a little different once it's been scaled up and then finished. And then I'm going to gun blue the scumbling and the sizzling in the background to make it more black. But that's the idea. So we have the dragon sleeping on its bale of hay, guarding his hoard. Pretty cool if you ask me. Dragon and the Horde. Pretty cool. And that's ready for heat treatment. thank you. I appreciate the recognition of the hours and hours and hours of time that I put in. It has been quite a mission to get to where we are. But yeah, well worth the time, I think. So yeah, there we go. The Dragon Hammer. Dragon and Horde. And then our handle will be through there. That's pretty cool. And the inlay, fortunately, will be protected by the shape of the hammer because it rests in this convex or concave. So when it sits on a surface, the inlay will actually be protected. The dragon might scuffed up a bit. The tail's protected, but the top's not. But you don't normally rest the hammer on the top, and there will be a bit of wood sticking out the top. So I try and put the engraving and inlay in places where it won't get horribly messed up. But yeah, I'm not too unhappy with that. It came out well. The weather in WA is absolutely fucking atrocious, if I'm honest. Absolutely horrifying. It was like 38 degrees, 40 degrees today. Nightmarish. But in the spirit of a completion, I'm not allowed to play covers, but I can play my own music. So I'm gonna play a song because I feel like it. See you, Rob. That much tuna sitting there. Don't waste my time with it. I'm probably going to go live over on Instagram in a bit to sing some more songs, but I figure I'll sing one here because I haven't sung on my YouTube channel before. And I have access to a good mic here. Thinking back when I was younger, words just sprang right from my brain. Now my thoughts are rolling thunder. Sound is driving me insane. I sit at home alone, defeated. My enemy in my own damn mind. Cold depression keeps me seated. Destruction of the self-made kind. So I don't want to see me in the morning, but I can't find the words to say goodbye. The little part of me that's holding on to all my dreams, keep clinging on to the idea that I just might find me a reason to wake up tomorrow, to trust someone when they say that I'm alright, to find that there's beauty behind all the tomorrow. Give me a reason. Stay alive. No point in looking to the future when your heart is in the past. But in the present there's a suture. But healing hurts and isn't fast. I've pushed my pain away for others, wore it behind a stoic grin. But deep inside my darkness hungers. I cannot let that bastard win. So I'm still gonna see me in the morning. And I won't need those words to say goodbye to that quiet part of me that's holding on to all my dreams. Keep clinging on to that idea, so I just might find me that reason to wake up tomorrow, to trust someone when they say that I'm alright, to find all that beauty behind all the sorrow. Give me that reason, to find me that reason to wake up tomorrow, to trust someone when they say that I'm alright, to find all that beauty behind all the sorrow. Give me a reason to stay alive. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hopefully, I might see you over on Instagram if you're interested in hearing more of that. Apparently everyone else buggered off, so whoever's left, thank you very much. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.